Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Pro. Now, what is Bull City Pro, since you're asking? Well, yes, before I even begin, I am a porn star. Been doing it for 9 years. So, before anybody can send me a comment, oh, you a porn star, what you doing on YouTube? Talking about some professional wrestling, that doesn't mean that I can't be a professional wrestling fan. I'm a huge one. I've been a professional wrestling fan since I was, probably about 3 years old. I was going to Dorton Arena. My grandma, my granddad used to take me there every Tuesday so I could see everybody. I even had the opportunity to go to the first Starrcade where Ric Flair in Charlotte defeated the great, what's his name, Harley Race, to become the, at that time, second time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. But my love for wrestling carried throughout the years, through the Attitude Era, the Monday Night Wars. But the interesting thing is, I just don't keep up with the Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night thingy. I keep up with it all. I watch AAA, I watch wrestling from England, Canada, Japan, and the independent segment, the independent section. Texas Lone Star Championship Wrestling, I keep up with them, IHEW, and I keep up with the NWA. Yes, the NWA is still going, ladies and gentlemen, and they're going very strong. Shout out to Bruce Thorpe, the president of the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance. But, which segues me into what is Bull City Pro. Well, Bull City Pro, excuse me, getting over a cold, is my love of professional wrestling to the point that there's a strong independent segment here in North Carolina. Companies, promotions such as CWF Mid-Atlantic, Pro Wrestling Experience, UPW, North Carolina Wrestling Association, America's Most Liked Wrestling, is thriving here in this state, keeping the quote-unquote Mid-Atlantic wrestling tradition very much alive and well. So basically what this first video is explaining what I'll be doing in all these videos. I will be critiquing many of the YouTube shows that come on for North Carolina promotional North Carolina promotions, wrestling promotions, such as CWF Worldwide, AIWF, their Mid-Atlantic show, and as well as America Most Liked Wrestling. I also will talk about WrestleCade, which is the huge event up here. So huge that Reality of Wrestling, as well as Booker T, is coming up here to participate, as well as Lone Star Championship Wrestling. Two of the top companies, independent wrestling promotions in Texas. You know, shout out to Houston Wrestling Radio. Love you guys. Can't wait to hear your podcast tonight. I also will discuss a match of the week, which will be based off of whether AIWF Mid-Atlantic has a match or a show that happens during the week, AML, and definitely CWF Worldwide. Also, I will talk about WWE, I will talk about Ring of Honor, I will talk about the big boys per se, as well as other wrestling promotions that I like that's not even from North Carolina. So this is what my project is. I'm going to be doing Periscopes, I'll be doing YouTube videos as well as some videos that I will have on Twitter. You can follow Bull City Pro on Twitter at Bull City Pro W. On Twitter. There I'll be posting events that might be taking place in North Carolina, as well as other independent wrestling promotions. I also will have discussions about Global Force Wrestling. I also will talk about some of the top talent that's here in North Carolina that you may not know about, such as Trevor Lee, Marcus, I don't want to say his name wrong, Marcellus. Because if he ever meets me, he might knock me out with his, one elbow. Marcellus, Army of One King, Of course, Cedric Alexander, which you know from Ring of Honor, Caprice Coleman. We also have Shane Williams, who wrestled here, the King Shane Williams, Vardell Walker. You might know him from NWA Elite. As well as numerous other guys, such as Darius Lockhart, Zane Dawson, the PWI International World Heavyweight Champion. One of my favorites, Ethan Case, the Ultra J champion for Pro Wrestling International. I'm going to discuss these guys, talk about them, so you can know more about them, this, that, and the third. Hopefully one day I might get to go to some of the events. Might even get lucky enough to interview somebody here and there. But this is what this YouTube channel is about. It's about my love of professional wrestling and me talking about it, talking about the different shows, giving you my opinion upon everything. I have to admit that I was inspired by Houston Wrestling Radio, Chris, Travis, and Abel, because they just didn't just talk about, you know, the WWE, you know, Ring of Honor, TNA, and Lucha Underground. They also talked about the wrestling promotions that was in their area. Doomsday Wrestling, Lone Star Championship Wrestling, Inspire Pro. Hearing about wrestlers such as Raymond Rowe and Jax Dane, the current NWA World Heavyweight Champion, you know, period. So, that's pretty much what this first video is about, is me letting you know what's going on. Now, later on tonight, or later on, there'll be another video which I will be talking about the happenings of YouTube and what came on YouTube this week. So far, there's 2 matches that's up for match of the week. 2 of them so far is from AML. There was no slim pickings this week. Paul Casa versus Sanjay Dutt, and the match 3 of the best of 5 with King Shane and Vardell Walker, which the winner of that series gets a shot at whoever is the world champion. Once Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander meet for the AML heavyweight title. I haven't had a chance to see CWF Mid-Atlantic, their show worldwide. That comes on tonight on YouTube at 9 o'clock. So I suggest that if you love independent wrestling and you're in the North Carolina area, or if you just anywhere, you can be in Alaska for all concerned, go to YouTube, look up CWF Mid-Atlantic, or just search CWF Mid-Atlantic or CWF Worldwide. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If not, definitely watch some of the shows. They also have other wrestling stuff, such as the old stuff that they had from years past, as well as their newer stuff. But that's pretty much it. And welcome to my world.